Hi. So I've been wanting to do this video since I'm in recovery to schizophrenia. Um at the beginning I was really scared, and I'm guessing a lot of people are scared when it comes to schizophrenia. Um the only thing I could say is, well, I there's many things I could say. Um do not be scared, because schizophrenia is something that can be cured sometimes, and sometimes it could just be prevented too, so you won't have more accidents. um yes. um a lot of people can help you on the way there if you are willing to get helped. If not, then there's no way of curing it, right? You can take as many medications as you can, but you have to be able to keep going to the clinics, keep going to the clinics, not the hospitals. Do not go to the hospitals. It'll make you worse. For me personally, I think that's what made me worse. And then I'm dealing with depression, and then gain weight. You gain a lot of weight with the medicine because you get this like cravings. Um, Depression. You start feeling like people are like not after you, but like they know everything about you. And for me, I think I've with my schizophrenia and everything that I went crazy. Like not crazy, but like no, yeah, I went crazy. I started talking more. I started being more socially active, but inside I was really hurting because I didn't know exactly what would happen to me, since I'm I'm addicted to working all the time, constantly. I'm always trying to reach a certain goal, and if I can't do it, I don't quit, but I just relax. I just lay back and relax. But I guess that's probably why I'm so relaxed, because when since I'm used to get laying back and relaxing when I accomplishing a goal. But I think if you are dealing with schizophrenia, you should see um go to any, if there's any clinic that works with mental illnesses. Go to that clinic. And if you don't have Medicaid, or I know most people have to deal with Medicaid or like taxi and rides because they don't have that. Well, you can certainly get people to help you, like talking to your neighbor or your friend or your family member, and getting into it, getting to the the clinic. But if you miss out, you will certainly get more sick. Now, right now, I am on ibuprofen or something like that. I don't know how to say it. And lithium. I just got off of. I used to take Risperdal back then, back in the old other years. I used to take Risperdal, and I used to take the Risperdal injection twice a week. But then I moved from the twice a week to the once a month. But certainly, um, I guess you could say, um, um, schizophrenia can be cured. And if you stick with your family members, you stick with your sisters, your brothers, your friends, they might see you, depending on the way you act with them and the way you treat them as well. They might help you. I don't know how I get a lot of help, but I do. And it's crazy helpful, because I mean, just talk and stuff. But I talk and I communicate with them. And when I'm hurting, I actually tell them, you know what, I'm hurting right now and I do not feel good. But later on, I'll get back to you, or we'll talk later. Um, or take me home. If you're on a ride and you're like, hey, can we go here? But if you don't feel good, you should just definitely go home because that is the safest place in the whole house in the whole world is your home. Unless, because I mean, everything that goes, the rules of your house, everything. And for me, I don't like being in other people's houses, especially inside their houses, because then I feel like I start hearing voices, and I'm just like not very helpful at all to myself because I just don't like it. That's why I don't go visit my family members mostly. But when I do, I go with my dad or my sisters. If my mom were here, I mean, I would definitely go with her. But let's not talk about that. Yes, it's schizophrenia. Um, I've been in and out of hospitals, mental hospitals, and I've gotten. I think the first time I went, I didn't have schizophrenia. Maybe I did, but I didn't notice it until I started to hear something in the hospital, the mental hospital, very strong, and I did overdose on medicine in the year 2013. Yeah, because I heard a voice telling me that it was coming after my family, that it was going to murder my family and destroy it, and I was very scared because I thought if it's God and he murders my family for whatever I did in the whole past of my life, that is going to really happen. So there I go to the hospital, and when I was little, I remember I saw an angel telling me that I would be taken care of, right? And I guess I did. And it's not that I'm mentally ill, like I was born with mental illness, but um it's something that your mind yourself you have to fix on your own. Sometimes it doesn't go away because you don't let it go away, and you keep thinking, like for me, I keep thinking, if it goes away, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do next. And sometimes it goes away and then sometimes it comes back. But once you talk to it, it definitely stays. Definitely stays. It doesn't go away at all. And it's hard to hear that you're never going to get any better. It's hard to hear that you're never going to get any better. But soon you will get better. You will get better. Yeah. Um, you can definitely lose people on the way to schizophrenia because they don't understand how ill you are, that you just don't want to fight them, you don't want to hurt them. And when they come into your house or like into your space, it's definitely scary for you and definitely scary for them because you're like, go away, and they're like, they don't want you to go. They don't want to go away, and they just keep laughing at you. That's how you probably feel. mm, but definitely, if you feel like you have a bubble, don't let that get away in the way of your happiness. I'm trying to remove that bubble actually, because sometimes you have to let people in because they also need they also need guidance from you because they don't know what to do. Or sometimes they need help from you, but mostly we should not be helping what we should, but because we have way more knowledge than they do. I think that's how I feel. But sometimes it's good to hold back a little bit. Yeah. Okay, well, this is my mental illness video. My hair is really really messed up, but um yeah, definitely, if also, I was gonna say, if you're going in and out of the hospitals, it's no help at all, at all. So you have to let go of going to the hospital. Let's let go of being scared and stay at home, because at home I feel like it's, like I said, it's safer. And but if you feel like you're a threat to yourself, because sometimes I feel like it is threatening to yourself, go to the hospital, call the crisis line if you have a crisis line number, call a crisis line and ask for help. Or there's also your neighbors. Tell them, they should know. They should probably know that you're ill, but you shouldn't tell the whole world. Just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, because sometimes people use that they use it as a tool for them to get stuff, or for you for to abuse you. To mentally abuse you, because you're ill, and then just keep doing the same thing to you. Okay, well, my name is Rosana Ariano. Thank you for hearing my recovery